Owners are privately pushing to Senator Tim Scott to give more details about his private life, your single status. So you must have heard this, and you got to be attuned. Without donations, without support, you can't run. What is your status?
Well, obviously, at this point, I'm taken. I have a wonderful girlfriend, and we have a wonderful relationship. The good news is God has blessed me with a smart Christian woman. That's great news. But more importantly is why are the headlines there? The headlines are there because as I rise in the polls, as people show up at my town halls, it scares even my opponents. Everybody wants to find a way to win this race. I'm going to focus on having that optimistic, positive message delivered with a backbone and staying focused on the American people who say they like me a lot, and I want to make sure that they have a chance to make me their president.
We met your mom. Will we meet her? Will we meet your girlfriend?
You will, of course, at some point.
Okay, great.
Now, that was Tim Scott last week on an interview with Brian Kilmeade, and one of the biggest questions that's been running around here is Tim Scott's relationship status. And it's for good reason in their minds, considering that you have to go all the way back to 1861 and James Buchanan. James Buchanan was the last president that was never married. And on top of that, there's speculation that he is the first gay president. But nonetheless, Tim Scott's love life has come under scrutiny, and I still don't understand for the life of me that why was not this scrutiny placed on Lindsey Graham? Because when Lindsey Graham ran in 2016, Lindsey Graham was targeting Donald Trump, and then Lindsey Graham ended up becoming one of Trump's biggest bootlickers. But anyway, this type of scrutiny was no Lindsey Graham, and this is not to defend Tim Scott. This is absolutely not to defend Tim Scott. This is the principle of how these white supremacists get down. Lindsey Graham is single and is rumored to engage in grown-up undressing sessions with other men. That means he likes getting hogtied with an apple in his mouth and whooped like a government mule on Saturday night at the Hyatt in the presidential suite, right? And it's football season, so his love for football, he would have some shoulder pads and a helmet while getting hogtied, whipped like a government mule, and getting projectiles stuck in his bussy on Saturday night at the presidential suite at the Hyatt. But aside from that, we owe Tim Scott. Y'all gotta forgive me on my side, and there's a fire truck rolling through. Tim Scott's love life has come under question from GOP donors, right? Now, before we get that out the way, Tim Scott sitting up here and lying, talking he's rising up in the polls. You rising up in the polls, Tim Scott? You polling at 1%. So you rising up in the polls, will that make you 1.5%? Because when you rising up in the polls, that means you're supposed to be challenging Ron the Fascist and Donald Trump. But you ain't no threat to neither one of them guys. You ain't no threat. But you rising up in the polls, right? And that the American people love you so much. Okay, Tim Scott, if that's the hill you want to die on, be my guest. So, who's this lovely Christian girl? Huh? I want to know, did you meet her on christianmingle.com? Huh? Did you meet her on christianmingle.com? So how tall is she? Is she out in South Carolina? Hey, your birthday tomorrow, Tim Scott. Your birthday is tomorrow, September 19th. Your birthday is tomorrow. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some paparazzi around to see you and your girlfriend go to some exquisite steakhouse, and y'all can enjoy a nice candlelight dinner together at that whatever steakhouse is going to be at in South Carolina. It's going to be in Charleston. It's gonna be at Oak Steakhouse. I know people that work at Oak Steakhouse. So you and your girlfriend and your quotation marks gonna be there, huh? Is you and your girlfriend and quotation marks gonna be there? Please let me know. Please let me know. I know people that work there. You get a picture with your girlfriend, and then we can post it online, and that will quell all the speculation about your relationship status, whether you're single, whether you like bussy, all that stuff, right? That's all you have to do. But no, you want to make this more difficult than what it is, right? If you have a girlfriend, I'm pretty sure you and your girlfriend or quotation marks got pictures together. All you have to do is post a picture up on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, or X, and it will quell all the speculation. Now, could it be possible that Tim Scott's girlfriend wants to keep an extremely low profile and she don't want nothing to do with this political spotlight? Could it be possible? Yes, it could be possible. Could it be possible that Tim Scott is keeping a very tight, no, I don't mean tight bussy, I mean keeping this information tight to the chest so that way she's not getting exposed to anything. Could it be possible? Yes, it could be possible. But is it more likely that Tim Scott's out here lying on his dick? Yes, it's more likely that Tim Scott is lying on his dick. Now, which brings us to this. Tim Scott was at an Iowa convention for evangelicals where he was being interviewed by the Attorney General of Iowa. And I'm going to play this clip. Fair use is in effect, right? And let's see what he says there.
Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I'm going to start this off before I get into policy with a little bit of a personal question.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So other than your mama, is there any special lady in your life?
Yes. So if you haven't read about her yet, I'm not sure why not. It's in one of the more asked questions recently. I do. I'm dating a lovely Christian girl. One of the things I love about the gospel of Jesus Christ is it points us always in the right direction. Proverbs 18:22 says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord." So can we just pray together for me? So yes, I'm very excited. Very excited.
That's good. Sounds like you found a good one. So important.
I have.
Yeah.
Okay, that was weird as fuck. You stand up twice and sat back down twice. That was pretty weird. So this lovely Christian girl that you're referring to, right? Because you know me, I like to put theories to the test, right? So does this lovely Christian girl commit sins for Chipotle? Huh? If I give this so-called Christian girl in quotation marks a burrito from Chipotle, and she's gonna commit sins on my shit, huh? What she look like? Is she big? Is she tall? Is she fat? Right? Is she a wrecking ball that can take out the side of a Dunkin' Donuts? What did this girl look like? Is she light skinned? Is she so dark that she blends in with the dark? Or she look like a blotch on the Polaroid camera? What does she look like? Does she wear weave? Is she bald headed? Does she have alopecia? What's her name? Where's she from? Does she live in South Carolina? Does she live in Georgia? I can see why you go to Georgia. You endorsing Herschel Walker, for crying out loud. So I can see why you be going to Georgia, right? Does she live in Charleston? North Charleston, Mount Pleasant, West Ashley, James Island, Kiowa Island. She live in Arwindale? Cause that's you're in booty territory. You go to Arwindale, right? Where she live at? Is she this God-fearing woman, right? Or she one of them hoes that be out there at that club on Dorchester Road, or on Ashley Phosphate Road? You know that club I'm talking about, Tim Scott. You know that rinky dink club that be showing pornos on Thursday night. You have two ugly two ugly people out here fucking look like it's Animal Kingdom, right? Hey, what does girl look like? Huh? Is she the pastor's daughter? Is she the pastor's daughter? Is she the deaconess? You know the deaconess that be sitting up there in the front row, that big old sombrero hat on her head, right? And she be right in the back committing sins with the pastor right after service. Yeah, I got some communion for you, girl. Sister Jacobson, you meet me in the back after service. All right now. All right, pastor. Right? I mean, how much longer you will drag out this lie? Huh? How much longer you gonna drag out this lie? Because if I know one thing, the paparazzi loves nothing better to do than to infringe on other people's lives. We've seen pictures from paparazzi where guys and gals will be on secret outings, whether it be them cheating on their spouse or being single with a mystery girl and all that. We've seen these secret photos before, but we don't see no secret photos from you, Tim Scott. We don't see no kind of photos or no kind of spy camera footage of you holding hands with a girl coming out of a restaurant, coming out of a convenience store. Hell, it could be coming out the fucking hood. We don't got no footage of that, which leads me to believe that you don't have a girlfriend and you sitting up there quoting the Bible. But then again, that's what you so-called God-fearing people do. Well, I take that back. What you so-called Christians do, you so-called Christians that's holier than thou, that's what y'all do. Y'all want to sit up here and quote Bible verses and all that, trying to throw us off the scent. No, motherfucker, you can't quote no cherry-picked Bible verse and think that's going to throw me off the scent about whether or not you got a girlfriend. Look, me personally, I don't give two pieces of rat droppings if you got one or not. Can you do the job? Huh? Do I think you can do the job, Tim Scott? Absolutely not. Do I think you are a shameless bootlicker with lowercase gums and capital teeth? Yes. Actually, you have capital gums and lowercase teeth. That's what you actually have, Tim Scott. But anyway, that ain't neither here nor there. That ain't neither here nor there. They're pressing you because you are not part of the association. No matter how much you try to sell yourself out, no matter how much you try to say that America ain't a racist country, even though you contradicted yourself beforehand by talking about all the racist stuff that happened to you, right? You, sir, cannot get over that. You can't get over that. They won't let you get past that. You will never be what they are in their eyes. You will always be what they think you are. And that's nothing more than a buck dancing sellout token Negro that will wipe the ass and shine his shoes and lick the boots. That's what you are in a nutshell. So you're just gonna just sit up here and keep people guessing, right? Unwed presidential candidate Tim Scott has given some new insight about his still shrouded love life months after revealing he had a girlfriend waiting for him at home. Really? You got a girlfriend waiting for you at home? So she cooking your dinner? Huh? And what is the dinner she's cooking you? Is it the fried chicken, collard greens, and mashed potatoes? Or it's just some hot pocket that she warmed up in the microwave? The comment came as a Republican senator who billed himself as a God-fearing 30-year-old virgin who seeked the seat in Charleston City Council in 95 fielded question on his campaign trail in Iowa over the weekend. Probed on stage by the state's attorney general for more than 10 minutes, Scott at one point was asked about his love life, which is in the news that he would be the first single president in 162 years. Now, I talked about this early in the stream, right? He responded by labeling such concerns as antiquated before shedding light on one special lady in his life, one who he quickly said was not his mommy. The devout Christian, the 57-year-old South Carolinian, proceeded to provide a clue about his unnamed muse's own faith, as his single status has continued to serve as a sticking point for many more traditionally minded Americans. The devout Christian told AG Iowa Brianna Bird, or Brenna Bird, that he dating a lovely Christian girl. The onstage assertion made at the Faith and Freedom Coalition in Des Moines earned an almost immediate audible reaction from the auditorium, where many had been expecting more about the candidate's policies as opposed to his personal life. That said, a large portion of Americans, as well as publications like the Washington Post, have found themselves more infatuated with the latter, especially after a May interview that saw Scott sensationally revealed that while unwed, he is not single. During the event by Axios on May 31st, the spot also saw the aspiring president. That's like saying that you have an aspiring actress who ends up in porn. But anyway, he served as home state senator for a decade, addressed what has become one of the most jarring contrasts between him and frontrunners like Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis. He said that he had more time, more energy, and more latitude to do the job, which was prefaced by the interview, which was last seen a single-serving president by James Buchanan in 1861. The fact that half of America's adult population is single for the first time suggests that somehow being married or not married is going to be the determining factor of whether you're a good president. It sounds like we're living in 1963, not 2023. I wonder what you mean by that there, Timmy. I wonder what the fuck you mean by that, Timmy. But anyway, the outspoken candidate also tried to spin being single as a potential plus, especially when being compared to former divorced counterparts like Trump, who is currently embroiled in several legal cases that is unrelated to the upcoming 2024 election. He said that his girlfriend wants to see him when he comes home. That remark, aside from sending social media into a fast frenzy, also instantly prompted online talks from the internet sleuths that were aware of the Christian-loving conservatives' immaculate dating record. It also spawned a September 12th Washington Post article that provided a lengthy look into the senator's love life, or lack thereof. Reporting from the Daily Mail also stretches back 10 years, also shed light on the Republicans' checkered past, which began as an aspiring politician in the 90s when he campaigned across South Carolina as a proud 30-year-old virgin. That pledge of abstinence would see him successfully elected later that year and helped him cultivate the image that today many associate with him as a senator. After 16 years in public life and winning a seat in the U.S. House, Scott dropped the bombshell that he's no longer a virgin, but he stayed single, at least publicly, until now. In the recent Post piece, Scott attempted to explain why he was still keeping the alleged woman's identity a secret, citing privacy concerns. And I called that early in the stream. I can't imagine dragging her into the campaign trail unless I have the intentions of marrying her. I hope that happens, to be honest with you. The Post further reported that during this in-depth dive into the senator's alleged romance, staffers declined to let him meet the woman. However, in the interview, Scott's campaign manager, Jennifer DeCasper, provided what can be perceived as a clue to her identity, saying that the pair recently hung out at a zoo. What zoo? Hey, Kim, what's up? My sister Kim in the building. First Down, Sean Nojakor, O. Henry. Hey, Kim, I got a bone to pick with you. But anyway, anyway, this guy here lying through his teeth. Okay? This guy lying through his damn teeth, talking about he a God-fearing man. You out here lying on your dick, man. Just tell the truth. You don't have a girlfriend. Your girlfriend waiting for you at home. Okay, yeah. The fuck out of here. Anyway, let's continue on. Right? It came in contrast to a comment given to the paper from the Scott staffer just a few months ago, in which the Casper claimed the political's dating life was non-existent. An unnamed insider who spoke to the Post on the condition of anonymity added that the secrecy also stems from Scott's desire to stay true to the image that got him elected and eventually respected in his home state in the first place. He has staked so much on his personal story, character, and faith, the unnamed operative said this week. He's running as America's pastor, so to speak, as he courts evangelicals in Iowa. And I think that a lot of folks may wonder about his lack of a family. As of Sunday, Scott has yet to comment further on the alleged mystery woman. Her current identity remains a secret because there is no woman. That's why. There is no woman. Unless there's some mannequin that he got from Macy's or some blow-up doll he bought off Amazon, he ain't got no damn girl. Maybe he bought one of them fake pocket pussies that replicates the image of a porn star or something like that, and that's his girlfriend. Because who just comes out and announces on social media or wherever media outlet, hey y'all, I'm no longer a virgin. Congratulations, you and the other millions of people out here who's got a bucket naked on a random night. What the fuck? Anyway, so Tim Scott, I don't believe you. You need more. I need more evidence. All right, I need to see a secret paparazzi video of you and a girl holding hands, kissing at a steakhouse somewhere, or you take her out to a theater. Maybe you and your girlfriend will have more class and respect than Laura Boebert and her little new boot thing. You know what I'm saying? Vaping, grabbing dicks. He grabbing her titties at the goddamn Beetlejuice outing and all that, and she's out there flipping off the people who's kicking her out because she's wanting to get a little frisky, right? And I appreciate everybody for tuning in on my birthday. I appreciate everybody for tuning in on my birthday. If you feel like you're in a giving mood, there's the Cash App and there's the PayPal, right? But anyway, Tim Scott out here lying to folks. Talk about he had a girlfriend. Really? Look, if you had this image that you was a God-fearing man that was a grandmaster virgin, you should have just stayed on that. Be true to yourself. You don't got to put on for the masses and all that, for acceptance and all. You don't have to do that. You don't have to put on some front like you're supposed to be this player from the Himalaya or whatever. You don't have to do that. All you got to do is be true to yourself. If you're a God-fearing man, that singer that don't like having sex, hey, God bless you. God bless you. But don't be out here lying on your dick, man. That's not cool. That's shit people did in elementary school. Hey man, you like this girl? Yeah, man, I like this girl, man. We fucked, man. We had sex, man. You know what I'm saying? She let me in it. And then you go to find out that when you ask the girl, like, I ain't fucking him. No, I'm not even attracted to him. See, that's the kind of shit that goes on in elementary school. You're 57 years old doing elementary school tactics, man. Come on, Tim Scott. You better than that now. But then again, you may not. You may not. So who is she? Huh? She got an Instagram profile? She got a TikTok video of her trying to do a split? Huh? Oh, thank you, Kim. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the birthday love. Right? Now, who is she? Huh? Who she? What she look like? She 5'7"? Is she 4'7"? Is she 6'4"? Is she dark skinned? Is she light skinned? Does she got a glass eye? Does she have big lips? Does she have fingernails that look like eagle talons and shit? Oh, my sister. Shout out to my sister Kim in the Cash App. She says happy birthday. Oh, you make me feel so special. My sister, my big sister, looking out for you for her little brother and his birthday. I appreciate you, Kim. Now, if you want to donate, there's the Cash App, there's the PayPal. If you want to donate to the channel on my birthday. But yeah. What she look like? Huh? What she look? What's her favorite food? What's your girlfriend's favorite food? Like, if you got this girlfriend, I'm pretty sure she had a favorite food. Does she have a favorite color? Does she have a favorite movie? Does she have a favorite sport? Does she even watch sports? Right? Because I know one thing. If a girl is really committed to her man, she want to be with him every which step of the way. Right? Especially black women. If black women really love their man, oh, they going. If he on the campaign trail, she right there with him. Make sure you know other hoes trying to, get some blessings for him and all that. Since he's this God-fearing individual, make sure no other hoes is getting some blessings or whatever like that. So yeah, that girl will be with him every step of the way. She should be at least a platinum status on her Marriott account. So what she look like, Tim Scott? Huh? What's her name? Does she have a gap like me? Does she wear weave? Does she still rock the Jerry curl? Did she go to Family Dollar, buying that last box of the Dark and Lovely? Right? What did this girl look like, Tim Scott? We just want we want answers. We need more details. You just can't say she's a lovely Christian girl. Okay, she a lovely Christian girl. What church she go to? Huh? What church she go to? I'm pretty sure there's a deacon and a deaconess that knows sister whoever this girl is. Right? Who her pastor? Huh? Who is her pastor? Who's her pastor? She says she's a lovely Christian girl. She go to church every Sunday. She sit there right there in the front, listening to a verse in the Old or the New Testament. Who is the pastor? Oh, well, she don't go to church like that. She just go to church online. Really? She go to church online? She giving tithes? She giving offering? She giving the building fund? Right? Who is this girl that at what church she go to? She go to some mega church where, you have Pastor T.D. Jakes or Joel Osteen or even Mount Moriah down in Charleston, South Carolina. I know the pastor down there. Does she go to Mount Moriah? I know the pastor. Does she go to Mount Moriah? Mount Moriah got two churches in the same parking lot as Walmart. So if you ain't got them answers, Sway, cut it out. Cut it out. If you don't got them answers, Sway, cut it out. You damn right, I'm going in. See, them the kind of questions. Because see, Tim Scott can't come to the hood. He can't interview a guy like me. As soon as I started asking them type of question, but all right, this interview over. I'm like, where you going? Where you going? You going to Popeyes? You going to KFC? You know KFC be pumping their chicken up with steroids anyway. And then I would ask questions like this. So how you and your girl, your lovely Christian girlfriend in quotation marks, how'd y'all first meet? Did y'all meet online? Did y'all meet on Facebook saying that you in love and all that? Right? Did y'all meet at a KFC? Did you meet at a Walmart? Did you meet at a Food Line? Did you meet at a going out of business sale at Ashley? Where'd y'all meet? Did you say something to her, or did she say something to you? She was at the checkout aisle, and you was all the way on the other side of the store. She saw that shiny bald head, and she left the checkout aisle just to go check up on you, just to see how you're doing. So we need answers, Tim Scott. You can't be out here in Iowa with all them white folks shaking hands and kissing babies and all that. If you're going to come out with this girlfriend narrative or whatever like that, then you need to either provide the girl or you need to get off of that and stay on principle of who you are. It ain't slander if it's true. Look, you about to get blocked, okay? Because I tell you, come in my comment section, come about me with this stupid ass, goofy ass bullshit. All right, you come in this bitch with one more of these goddamn stupid ass trolling accounts, your ass getting batted out of here. I use my Louisville Slugger in a while, and I will bat your ass out of here, Tracy. You keep on doing this stupid shit. Stop doing this stupid shit. I troll whoever I want to troll. I get on whoever the fuck I want to go on. And if you don't like it, you don't gotta listen. Stop this stupid shit. This the last time I'm gonna tell you. Now, once again, Tim Scott, we need answers because you ain't got none of them kind of answers to them questions, right? Because this, you could eliminate all of this. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Tim Scott. Because see, Too Raw and I tried to tell you that you would waste your time trying to run this election, trying to become president. We tried to tell you, but you didn't listen. Now you got all these donors and all these people out here scrutinizing stuff that they wouldn't even dare do with their white counterparts. Now, we need answers, Tim Scott. We need answers. We need answers. Now, in a future video, I'm gonna get on Kamala Harris because Kamala Harris is running around here lying to folks, talking about the economy is great and America is great and all that stuff. No, Kamala Harris, you, ma'am, are missing the boat big time. You're missing the boat big time, and like I said before, I don't got no affiliation with the Republicans or the Democrats. As far as I'm concerned, neither one of them do anything for black people. If anything, both those parties grasp for straws and jockey for position and get in the long, knockdown, drag out fist fights to see who can crack the whip out on our asses. If you ask me. That's why you got old nigga Jim Clyburn trying to be majority whip again. How the economy good, Kamala Harris, if the goddamn slab of bacon at a Safeway or at HEB or at a Giant or at a Piggly Wiggly costs damn near $15? Explain that to me. But the economy doing good? You got bacon that costs $15 fucking, but the economy doing good. Okay, got you. I got you. Don't worry. Your cackling hyena ass gonna get it on the next video. Now, if you're not subscribing to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Hit that like button and share these videos on your social media platforms. Shouts out to the Mighty Lions Den basketball community. I thank everybody for tuning in. and enjoy the rest of your day. This your man. Scream at me. Oh!